家好，今日我哋好高興咧請到 Mr Touchin 嚟嘅 ，Mr.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. 咁 Mr Touchin 咧係國際同埋呢個專業嘅指揮嚟嘅。咁世界上好多出名嘅指揮咧都係佢嘅門生嚟嘅喎。咁全世界咧佢有好多學生都係做指揮㗎。咁與此同時咧佢都係我哋國際聯合音樂大賽2018嘅評判之一嚟嘅。好，我哋而家咧開始同 Mr Touchin 傾下偈啊。Hello, Mr. Touchin. What do you think about this year's International Performance Challenge?
It's very interesting to hear the way that the young performers are prepared for their performances. Obviously the way the teachers have given them certain repertoire and the way the students come to the stage. Some of them are so young that they don't know which way to look to give a bow. They sometimes bow to the organizer rather than to the audience, and sometimes the playing is playing as if they're in their own front room. They don't know how to play out into a hall. So this is an opportunity for them to develop some playing experience. This year I've heard some very good violin playing and piano playing so far. Obviously we're quite early into the programme, there's still some more days to go, but what we've heard so far looks to be very interesting.
Oh, the difference is true. Oh, thank you. Oh, you have been an educator for ISIPC for many years. What do you think about the performance of candidates this year?
I think the way that the performers have come to the stage shows a little bit more maturity perhaps than other years. I think some of the players have obviously been here before, they know a little bit more about how to present their programme to the audience, and I think the standard of playing at times is a little bit more accomplished. This is certainly true in the technical side. I think sometimes the musical side could be a little bit more expansive. This is obviously a big problem when youngsters of a certain culture take on music of another culture, and here we would like them to explore more the expression of the classical period, the European style and so on. But it's wonderful to hear that certainly the violin playing, which has a great deal of fluency, and some of the high-level piano playing also has that degree of control of the keyboard to be able to express something personal.
I think it's hard to be an educator. Oh, you're so hard. Thank you. Do you think that candidates have the potential to become a professional musician?
It's always interesting when you hear somebody who's very young playing with a great deal of confidence and a great deal of security in the music they're playing. That is, it's usually quite straightforward technically. But what we have heard is one or two very young people playing quite advanced music, not only with the technique to play it, but also to play it with understanding. So I've heard one or two people today that I wouldn't be surprised if they do become very good professional musicians. Of course, you can't tell for sure, always, if they will want to do that. The fact somebody has an aptitude or a talent to do something doesn't mean that they will, in fact, go on to do it later in life. There are many obstacles and hurdles to overcome. Some of them, of course, are to do with finance. Some of them are to do with opportunity. Some are to do with where they are, whether they can go to a college to get the right teacher and so on. But with the right colour in their life, with the right opportunity of the support that they'll need, there are certainly a couple here that I think will do very well in the profession of music.
Oh, we have a day to be a musician to commentate. Yes, thank you. I think all candidates would like to achieve a higher marks. Do you have any tips and suggestions to give them?
There's two things generally. Obviously they are broadly in the technical area and the musical area. In terms of technique, people need to be very secure in the timing and the rhythm, the placement of notes. The way you actually say something has to have a certain amount of space around it. As we're talking, there has to be silence before a sentence or around certain words. Notes are the same, we have to place them carefully. So that's the technical point. The musical point is to have something individual to say, to have the courage to say it, to have the courage to do something different maybe from what you've heard other people do, but to do it because you really and passionately believe that this is something musical and beautiful to say. So those two things, technique and music at the same time.
Oh, maybe so that is so important for them. Thank you very much. What's your expectation to the candidates after the competition?
I think some of them should go away and reveal a little bit more of themselves when they play. Obviously, some students especially when they're very young, want to do what their parents say, they want to do what their teachers say, and of course it's very important to obey people and to follow good instruction. But at the same time, I think they want to find something that they believe in and that they can express. So explore repertoire, listen to music on YouTube, some good performances of classical music or Baroque style or so on, but also perhaps to work together with other students of the same age. Here you meet people who play the violin and the piano, listen to them, make friends with them, arrange to see each other again, so you can pace yourself through the learning stages of making music. Use this competition as an opportunity of meeting people and learning more about music.
Oh, I think you are a very good educator, and maybe this time to be the educator together. Thank you.
Indeed. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
收個頭啊，係啦 ，OK， 快，多 B， OK， second person.
Okay. And too slowly.
Slowly, okay. I tend to get excited, sorry.